Hello, we're John and Elizabeth. We're sitting in the cockpit of Corrick, a nearly 50-year-old Contessa 32 that is getting towards the end of its restoration. We came out of the shed last week. The eagle-eyed amongst you will spot that we don't have a mast as we anticipated, but let us give you a little bit of an update on that. I hope you enjoy, we hope you enjoy this video.
Right, so we've come down, it's Good Friday, the weather is glorious, and I have to say I've not been down for a few weeks because I've been working. I was very struck at what has been going on inside and outside, and it's absolutely beautiful. When we came around the corner in the car, I thought, oh wow, we are that one step to being able to put her into the water and go out sailing. I have to say, seeing the boats going up and down the Hamble, and I'm quite envious. I'd love to be out there today. Perfect breeze and just fantastic, and I'm looking forward to sailing her.
Yeah, so I was down yesterday, went and had a look at the mast, and I'll show you that, but Billy was on board doing some of the finishing touches to the electric, so we can touch upon that, including the fact that we now have our navigation pod above the companionway, and Nick was unbelievably busy finishing things off, it's almost the case that as we've got our list of things to do, we keep spotting other smaller jobs within big jobs. So we're knocking them down steadily.
Yeah. There is probably a push to get things completely buttoned up next weekend. So I'm in the process of doing the soft furnishings, which I'm quite enjoying. And I love polishing. So I have been shedazzling the deck and the fiberglass. I think, yeah, she looks good, really good.
The mast actually arrived some time ago, has been sitting in the shed, and because it's just about to go in, it's been brought out and they've been prepped, so the lights have gone on the top, the aerial has been fitted just there. Some things will go in straight away, some things later, so the Windex which goes there will go on later. It's got a little retaining clip that fits there, and there is a position down at the bottom there for the VHF aerial which will go just there. It's currently strapped onto the side of the mast itself, and will go up when the thing finally goes up itself. On the mast itself there's the spinnaker halyard there with the red fleck. There is a cable here which is the temporary forestay, that goes on just to hold the mast up while we measure the forestay itself. Then the blue line is the headsail halyard. The yellow fleck is for the pole topping lift. Round on the other side and underneath, the grey is the main halyard, and then the darker grey is the topping lift for the back end of the boom. And there's a sheave in at the top if we need it, and there is another fitting at the top of the mast if we need that, if we decide to fit an inner forestay, which I wasn't going to do just yet, but better to fit it than not use it than have to put it in later. There's the spreaders, the connectors just in there, and a little bit of a bracket that's just gone on just a few minutes ago in order to take the bird G. The connection there for the steaming light, and as we walk our way all the way down to the bottom, then what you've got is the lines coming out on either side and then gathered up at the top there. In another part of the yard, the vang is there along with the gas strut that fits that, so that will get fitted shortly after it all goes on. Sitting in there as well, there is the spinnaker pole inside that tube, and there are a few other fittings just waiting to go on. And then as we walk all the way, and last but not least, all the way down the shed, what we've got is that the boom itself is sitting in a pile here, and if we look right underneath there, there is the boom, and just also with it all the lines there for the various reefs. So in other news, the pulpit came back and the nav lights have been fitted just where you can see just there. The GPS aerial has gone on the back of the transom, and that has been fed in. The autopilot has been fitted. This needed a little bit of work just on the inboard end, and we've had to put the connection in there, but it's been powered up and seems to work just fine. Also gone in is the AIS and the Wi-Fi. Still some buttoning up to do there, but we managed to put power onto all of the instruments, and I'll talk about the layout here shortly. And notwithstanding, there's a lot of stuff still happening down below, so there's a few things been finished off down there. And we got the bits and pieces for the galley, and having a look at how all that fits, and I've mocked up a little plate rack type thing that I need to make over the next couple of days.
That was the update from today, just over a week before we put her into the water. Still a million things to do, but it's going well.
I have to say cheers. Well deserved beer.
Well deserved beer.
In new glasses.
In new glasses. Thank you for watching.